Hey guys, welcome back to another PRDB Pokemon Ranked Double Battle. My name is Isidel, introducing to you my team, Sandstorm team, which is Excadrill, Grimmsnarl, Ninetales, Tyranitar, Gastrodon, and Ferrothrow. Today's team, I'm going to be featuring this because, I'm just preparing a video right before the April International Competition Challenge, and that's just in a few days away. And I haven't posted any videos these past few days, and I want to bring this team out because it is a Sandstorm team, and lately I've been seeing a lot of sunny day teams. So I want to contest against that. Of course, I could go up against another Sandstorm team too, but yeah, this team is very plain and simple, just Sandstorm and just Sandstorm coverage. But right after that, that is my team. If you guys want to check it out, the ID is down there for you to use. So right now, I have one loss in my doubles right now. I wanted to start off with a clean record, but unfortunately there were some audio issues, and so I decided not to post up that video, or at least to start off with it. But other than that, you know what? This was a team that I wanted to use, and I want to show you guys how well it does. Win or lose, everything's a learning lesson. But other than that, I'm also excited for the April International Competition. I have a very interesting team that I want to show everybody, and hopefully they turn out well, because I've been practicing pretty hard for that one, because that one seems like a very serious competition. Alright, so let's see what my opponent brings here. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's a weather team, but it still could be possible too. It does seem like a very straightforward team with all males. So what I do here is I can't really see them doing too much here. So I mean, they are pretty fast. So I can lead with Grimmsnarl. I could lead with Grimmsnarl. I don't have to start with the weather. Well, actually, I could lead with the weather. It's not too bad too, because the only threat I have there is just that they have there is just Gyarados. So why don't I lead with the weather this time? I mean, I just want to lead Grimmsnarl just in case they lead with something kind of weird, but I don't want to put myself at a disadvantage right away. I'll bring Gastrodon for Gyarados and Fire for Charizard, right? Yeah, Fire for Charizard. Yeah, that's just make it simple picks like that. Don't want to think too hard, because I might run out of time. Alright, let's just see how this match goes with AO. So, who will they lead? Gyarados, Toxapex. Oh, okay. So the question is, okay, so they know that the threat is my Excadrill. So what I'm going to do here is I could Dynamax. I mean, it's preferable to Dynamax Excadrill, but I could Dynamax Tyranitar and just go for Gyarados. And then I can switch out Excadrill for Gastrodon. But of course, the risk is they might see this coming. But at the same time, the question is, will Tyranitar live 2 attacks or maybe just 1 attack from my opponent? Well, I don't have much time, so this will be the move that I've decided to do. Because I'm thinking that they should know Excadrill is my ace. But unfortunately, I'm going to swap it around and make Tyranitar my ace because I'm Dynamaxing him. Okay, so they withdraw Gyarados. Alright, that's interesting. Well, a lot of Tyranitar has weakness policy, so maybe I might try to fake out my opponent that I have weakness policy. So this is gonna go to Snorlax, which shouldn't do too much damage. Okay. Now the Snorlax have a berry. Okay, it doesn't look like Snorlax have a berry, so Toxapex is going to stock up. Alright, so Toxapex can be annoying later if I don't deal with him now. Right now, Snorlax has taken damage, so I can't see too much of what Snorlax is going to do. He can't belly jump to be dangerous. So right here, yeah, I just double into Snorlax, I believe, right? I just double into Snorlax, take him out. And Gastrodon. Okay, let's see. I can attack with Gastrodon, but Gastrodon's attack isn't that strong. And of course, if I use up a turn, no, actually, I should just switch out. Because each sand turn is very important for the Sand Rush. So I'm gonna swap out Gastrodon back to Excadrill. And hopefully, they don't go on the offensive. So this should knock out Snorlax, seeing how last time it did more than half. Okay. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be a threat eventually. So now, will they reveal me their 4th Pokemon, or are they gonna bring back Gyarados? Could be Charizard. Okay, Dragon Pulse. Okay. So if I were Dragon Pulse, I'm pretty sure I would Phantom. No, yeah, Phantom Force. So why don't this turn I just double into Toxapex? So Max Steel Spike. Actually no, I can't Max Steel Spike because it's not that effective. Max Rockfall is probably the better move, and then I'll just high horsepower Toxapex. I just double into Toxapex, expecting them to use Phantom Force or to Dynamax Dragon Pole too. But I just don't know what Dragon Pole is physical or special. Okay. Yeah, as I expected. So I hope this does 1-4. Okay, so this is good, which means Toxapex can't do anything else anymore. Okay, so this is gonna be the tricky part. Because Toxapex usually have Baneful Bunker too. So they know that I'm going to... Okay, the question is, who is Dragon Pole gonna go into? So why don't I just play it safe? But before that, check out... Okay, so 2 turns of Sandstorm. So I can just double switch, right? And because I'm expecting Toxapex, he's too low. So staying in, it is risky. Actually... I think I'll risk it. I'll risk the crunch on Toxapex, and I'll swap Excadrill out for Gastrodon. Because Excadrill still is my ace Pokemon, and by keeping him at full health or as much HP as possible, that is my win condition. Yep. So they choose not to Baneful Bunker, so Toxapex should go down. Okay. So the Toxapex pretty much did nothing this whole match. And they bring back Gyarados. They haven't Dynamaxed yet, so I'm expecting Gyarados to be their ace Pokemon. Well, at least that's my thought. So why don't I protect Tyranitar and then I just Scold Gyarados. Right? Yeah, because I want the burn, but I'm not too sure. Okay, yeah, I'll just try it. Because if I get the burn on Gyarados, I should be pretty good. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason why I protected too. I don't want Tyranitar to go down, and swapping into Ninetales, losing Ninetales right away isn't the best option either. And this does use up 1 turn of the Dynamax, so that's why I did these moves. Okay, good play. So this goes into Gastrodon. Well, I don't know why they did that. Okay, that's what I wanted. That's all I needed. So here, I'm gonna switch Tyranitar to Ninetales. I might lose Ninetales here, but it's that risk. And I'm gonna switch Gastrodon to Extra Joe. So now they know that Gastrodon has Storm Drain, so they shouldn't attack Gastrodon again. Of course, unless they predict it, which I'm like, if you predict it, you deserve the win. But if you did not predict it, then I will have a huge advantage because Gyarados is burned. Dragapult should use Phantom Force again, if I recall, because he doesn't really have much usage. Oh, second fit. Okay. Wait, why an Iceman? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So they should know what I'm gonna do here. It's very straightforward. Bring out Tyranitar and attack Gyarados. Just Rock Slide, right? Yeah, I can just Rock Slide. And he outspeeds all the Pokemon on the field once Tyranitar comes in anyways. So will he protect Gyarados or will he risk for the attack? I mean, Rock Slide might not even knock out Gyarados, but as long as they do chip damage to him, it's much better than leaving him on the field. Well, it's better than nothing. That's all I could say. Dragon Darts again. Okay. So this is gonna go to Extra Joe, which should not go Extra Joe. Looking at wait, what? Okay, I get it that you want to reset the weather, but you should know what's gonna happen, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna protect Tyranitar and just gonna Rock Slide again. Yeah, Extra Joe is still useful, but I don't want to risk any switch, and I'm thinking that I don't know why they want to target Tyranitar. Of course, they weren't just playing mind games with me. Yeah, and Extra goes down. Maybe I should have swapped after all, but it was a risk I gotta take. So it's a Moxie Gyarados. But his attack, like, I was thinking he might have survived, but I got, of course, with the rain up, it makes sense too. So here, I'm gonna go to Ninetales. So I'm gonna double protect. I mean, I'm at a disadvantage right now. Well, let me think. Unless, okay, well, I could do that too. So, I mean, that's all I can think of right now. So I'll switch to Gastrodon. I know that I want to switch to Gastrodon with Ninetales, but if I lose Tyranitar, it could be troublesome for me. So why don't I switch out Tyranitar and attack Dragapult? If I knock out Dragapult, maybe I should win. Because Gyarados is burned. He has an ice move and he has a water move. So Gastrodon survives. So this should knock out Dragapult. Okay. And Gyarados is probably going to knock out Ninetales. And he attacked the wrong Pokemon. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Good game to my opponent. I have 3 Pokemon. They have none. Well, they have 1. So I'm just going to recover Gastrodon. And it doesn't really matter too much what I do. I should just Dark Pulse. Right? Yeah, doing damage to Gyarados is better than nothing. Ninetales is faster. Okay, that's good damage. Wait, why is he targeting Gastrodon? Cause Storm Drain doesn't yeah, I don't know. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, I knew that Gyarados was a threat, and by burning him with that one Scald took the turn in my favor like big time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to deal with Dragapult like right away, but in the end, like luckily, I still saved Ninetales for Dragapult. Okay, good game to my opponent. That was an interesting match, to say. It could have definitely turned to my opponent's favor. But yeah, with that match over with, why don't we just head on to the next one. So, first match of the day, it goes into a win and gain a little bit points. But yeah, in some ways, like my opponent is making some decisions that I'm like, you should just kind of target what's in your advantage. So, okay, so this could, oh, this is an interesting team. Gastrodon, Arcanine. Will they bring Excadrill first? I don't think they're gonna bring Excadrill first. So, Grimmsnarl can be a good lead. They might bring, it's either Arcanine first or Rotom. But regardless, if it's Arcanine, I can go Ferrothorn, right? Ferrothorn for the Thunder Wave. I can double Thunder Wave. Unless they bring Rotom. I mean, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, actually I could do that. That's fine. Because Ferrothorn does threaten the Rotom. Which means that if Ferrothorn threatens the Rotom, then I don't need to bring Gastrodon, and I'll just bring Excadrill and Tyranitar in the back. I just want to bring Ninetales for the fire coverage. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I don't know if their Excadrill is Mold Breaker or Sand Rush. I'm pretty sure it should be Mold Breaker, because I can't see any Pokemon on their team that can stop the sand. Unless they're relying on their opponent to, but that is a huge risk. So, okay, second match. Game to my opponent. Hopefully this match will be a fun and exciting one. Alright, Dragapult Lucario. Okay, so this one might be the beat up strategy, but even if it is, it doesn't make too much sense. Faking him out doesn't really make too much sense. Okay, so let me think. I'll just double Thunder Wave. Yeah, I'll just double Thunder Wave. Because if this is the beat up strategy, then I mean, there's one step to it. So if I double Thunder Wave, then there's a possibility I can slow it down. Yeah. Looks a lot like the beat up strategy. Of course. It'll never go in my favor. 90% accuracy, and it still missed. But that's Pokemon for you. Now the question is, oh yeah, he's definitely going to target Grimmsnarl, so my Grimmsnarl should go down this turn. That's fine. This is a strategy that, even if they, I knew what was going to happen, but all I could do was just risk the paralyzed. Yeah. Oh, wait, Max Knuckle. You're going to my Ferrothorn? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this game probably is over because I don't know how to deal with the beat up strategy with Lucario. But in the end, that's fine, I guess. So I know he has a fighting move. So I'm gonna Thunder Wave Lucario, and then I'm gonna swap out to Tyranitar. Yeah, I have to do this. I need a Thunder Wave to connect. Alright, let's see. Okay. That's pretty annoying, but in the end, I still have another chance to Thunder Wave. So this is gonna go to Griffshell. Makes sense. So the usual combo of Ally Switch is you use Ally Switch once and then you don't use it again. Of course, knowing them, it is they do have the advantage right now, and like it's better to Ally Switch just in case I try to pull some funny stuff. So right away, just target down Tyranitar. I mean, just trying to target down Lucario. So right away, just Max Quake into Dragon Pulse and just crunch into, well, not crunch, Stone Edge, crunch, Iron Head. None of them are useful, so I'll just risk the Stone Edge to Dragon Pulse as well, and hope they do Ally Switch. If they don't, that's fine. Yeah, right now it's 2 against 4, and I'm in a huge disadvantage, and this is my last straw to try to come back. Situation like this, I wish that Thunder Wave connected in the beginning, because it might have changed the game up, even though I know I'm going to have the disadvantage in the beginning. Okay. That's fine because I doubled into... Yeah, if he ally switched, then maybe I would have been in trouble. Sure, that's fine. Connect. This knocks out Dragon Pulse. Yeah, this game's over. Cause even if I knock out Dragon Pulse, with the burn and Tyranitar, well, both of these Pokemon are vulnerable to Lucario's fighting move. Of course, I don't know what his fighting move is, but we'll just have to see. And I'm pretty sure he should have brought a Pokemon to, yeah, to answer my 2 guys here too. So it was Mold Breaker. And he already protected, so he can't protect twice. So it's obvious I just double into Lucario. Yeah, I have to double into him. And just see how this game goes. So Lucario would Mach Punch? Mach Punch? Mach Punch would knock out Tyranitar. But then at the same time, risking... Oh, Bullet Punch. Yeah, I would have Mach Punch. Okay, so the extra gel was faster for some reason. Even though it's Mold Breaker. Huh, that's interesting. Unless it's Choice Scarf. But even with Choice Scarf, my Pokemon should have been faster. Oh, unless they... Okay, that's fine. Alright, now let's just reveal who the last Pokemon is. Alright, Rotom. Yeah. My Ferrothorn was supposed to answer Rotom and answer Excadrill. So, Well, I can't protect with Excadrill, so he's gonna go down for sure. So I just target Excadrill. Yeah, this match is pretty much over. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just run. I know I've been running a lot, but in the end, like, if I know it's a clear loss, I don't want my opponent to kind of like use up my time too. So yeah, I'll just admit the defeat and just surrender. But good game to my opponent. Yeah, I still think if my Thunder Wave connected from the beginning, that would definitely would have played a big role. Because I would have had the speed advantage, and yeah, even if my opponent ally switch, yeah, it's not like I played that wrong. But yeah, it's alright. Sometimes you can't win all matches. So, one win, one loss. See what the last battle is gonna turn out. Yeah, like I said, this is a straightforward sand team, just with the coverage for my ace Pokemon, which is Tyranitar and Excadrill. Definitely Excadrill. So hopefully my next opponent will bring me an interesting battle. But regardless of that, yeah, I have been like the team that I'm gonna be playing for the April International Challenge is yeah, like I like it a lot, and it has been turning out very well for me. So like I just can't wait. It's just a few days, and you know I'm still prepping a little by little for it. So this team, it has a 9. Okay, so I mean it could be a beat up strategy again. Yeah, it could be a beat up strategy again. I mean, I don't know why people like beat up strategy so much, because it's very foretelling. But at the same time, if it's not a beat up strategy, what else can they go for? Not really much that I can think of. So right away, yeah, I don't have any reason to not start out with my strongest lead. And the Pokemon in the back, they have a fire. Do I have a Pokemon to answer that fire? I do. No, it's just my own Ninetales. And my own Ninetales is... They have a water electric. Yeah, so Gastrodon, right? Yeah, Gastrodon can be fine. Grimmsnarl can be useful too. But what? Okay, so Gastrodon can take care of a few Pokemon. So yeah, I prefer this. I'll leave Grimmsnarl in the back. Grimmsnarl is more for speed control and fake out, but in the end, sometimes he can be, like he can hold back my team a little bit, especially if I don't start him. If I put him in the back. Okay, let's just see how this match turned out. Okay, Lantern Clefable. Okay, so they know I was gonna lead with this too. So I threatened Clefable a lot. I threatened both of their Pokemon a lot. So what I do here is, why don't I switch out Tyranitar to Gastrodon, right? Yeah. And then I just Dynamax and use... Okay, so who's the threat? Clefable or... Clefable is a pretty bulky Pokemon, so I think the threat will be Lantern. I'm pretty sure Lantern doesn't have Levitate. So that'll be the move I'm gonna do. If it doesn't Levitate, then I do this match pretty much. Okay. So I'm just wondering what my opponent's strategy is. Okay. Oh, okay. So this should be Lantern. Of course, Clefable would be interesting too. Yeah. Lantern. I don't really see that Pokemon that often. Okay, so I thought Clefable was gonna use Follow Me, but he didn't. Okay, and with the Sand Up, it should knock out Lantern in the end. But of course, I was kind of hoping a knockout. Yeah, Storm Drain. Ooh, that's a bad start for my opponent. Flamethrower. Burn? Yeah. I mean, unlike me, I always get unlucky with those stuff, but it's alright. Okay, it doesn't actually knock out. Okay, so I know it's a leftovers Clefable. Flamethrower Clefable, that's very interesting. Okay, so why don't I just Earth Power Lantern, and then I just, no, but Lantern still threatens me though. So I need to play this a little carefully. So who deals with Clefable? Trinitar. So why don't I do that, and then I just use Max Quake on Lantern again. Unless Lantern decides to protect. But if Lantern protects, he still goes down. So in a way, it is still a win-win for me. Yeah. Because looking at how much Flamethrower did to Excadrill, like, that was pretty small because Excadrill has AV. Yeah, so it's like I said, this is fine. It's still a win-win for me if you protect. Oh, that's a good read there. That's a good read there. Lantern goes out. Yeah, I would have loved to target Clefable, but I don't want any major damage on Excadrill too. And they did accomplish burning my Excadrill. I believe Clefable is faster than my Trinitar. But it just depends on who they bring. So they know I have Gastrodon in the back. But they're gonna reveal their third Pokemon here too. Gallade. Ooh, okay. Okay, Gallade. That's interesting. That's interesting. Protect Trinitar and Max Steel. Oh, actually, I can just Max Ooze. No, actually, Clefable's not the problem. It's the other Pokemon. Yeah. So I'll Max Steel Spike Gallade. Because I still have the weather on my side, and Clefable does no damage to me. So unless they're pulling out their combo right here, which is really very interesting if they are. Okay. I'm not too sure if Iron Head is gonna knock out Gallade when Excadrill goes back to his normal. Yeah. And then they're gonna double target him? No? Okay. Yeah, because Clefable has Flamethrower and Moonblast and leftovers for the item. So to me, I don't see Clefable as a threat other than to my Trinitar. So right here, I swap out to Gastrodon, and then yeah, Excadrill just use Iron Head to Gallade because Gallade is priority. If they protect Gallade, that's a good read because it's like they should know who I want to target, and pretty much they do know who I want to keep on their field. Okay. Hopefully this isn't half. Okay, that's... Oh man, that's bad. But it's alright. And now the question is just who the last Pokemon is. If it's a supportive Pokemon, then I might win. Dragon Pulse. Okay, not exactly the Pokemon I was kind of expecting. So right here, Scold. Yeah, I'll just Scold, Dragon Pulse, and Rock Slide. Oh, my opponent actually surrendered, so it doesn't really matter what I do right here. So why don't I just use Poison Jab to see how much damage it does to Clefable? Oh, actually, it doesn't show me. It's alright though. But good game to my opponent. I feel like they could have came back, but I just felt like maybe they just felt like they didn't have that chance. So it's alright. It was a good game to our opponent. And yeah, for that last match, I felt like my opponent could definitely came back. I know that Derka Fable wasn't doing like enough damage to Extra Joe, and Extra Joe still outspeeds his name Dragon Pult. But in the end, like, I would have still fought it through. Like, there was still that slim chance of coming back. But, you know, sometimes, you know, if you know you're just gonna lose, like, running away isn't a bad option. Like, just surrendering the match. But, yeah, the Sandstorm theme is very straightforward. It's like I said, it's just Ninetales, and Gastrodon is just for the weakness coverage for Extra Joe and Ferrothorn. And sometimes, Trinitar. You know, and Griffnall just for speed control, and, you know, Light Screen for special attacks, because my Pokemon are weak against special attacks. But, you know, yeah, other than that, if you guys like this team, try it out. The team ID was in the beginning of the video. And also, you know, if you guys like this video, like what you guys see, please like and subscribe to my channel. And, you know, continue watching, because the next video is going to be the April International Competition. You know, that's all I have for today. So, see you guys next time. Bye.